My hair is kind of crazy right now, but we're just gonna ignore that and get on with the video. Hi guys, it's Jillian, and today I have a very fun video. We are going to be looking at Mandela effects. If you don't know what a Mandela effect is, a Mandela effect is a phenomenon where a large amount of the population remembers something differently or something that never actually occurred. For example, a lot of people remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison when in fact he actually was released. And so it's an observed phenomenon in which a large segment of the population misremembers a significant event or shares a memory of an event that did not actually occur. So it's a very interesting topic. If you want to learn more about it, you can just search it up, and there are lots of sites on this effect. So basically, people have a lot of theories as to why this happens. One of the more popular ones is that there are
multiple universes where things happen similarly, and if you remember something, I don't know, like if you remember something like differently, like if you remember a Mandela effect, then you're in a different universe.
Another theory is that there are time travelers who, travel in time and change things. I have no idea what it is. I don't know why it happens. I just know it's fun to look at. But yeah, it's really kind of hard to explain. No one really knows why it happens, but we're just gonna look at some of them because I find it interesting to look at and see. But yeah, so I have a list of ones I want to go through. And then at the end of this video, I'm going to be taking a BuzzFeed quiz on Mandela effects and see how many I get right. So we're going to start with Tony the Tiger. So you all know Tony the Tiger. He's on the front of the Frosted Flakes cereal box, right? Now, think about what he looks like. He looks like a tiger, obviously. And his nose is black. Right? Wrong! His nose is actually blue. What? 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 Why would a tiger's nose be blue? I have no idea actually, but it's always been blue. It's never been black. And a lot of people actually remember it being black, myself included. So that's the first one. Yeah, see? Doesn't that look weird? Shouldn't it be black? Whatever. The next one is Oscar Mayer Wiener. This one I think trips me up the most out of all of them. So there was a company that made hot dogs and stuff. They were called Oscar Mayer Wiener. And a lot of people remember it being, the Meyer part being spelled M-E-Y-E-R. Myself included, but the real spelling is M-A-Y-E-R. M-A-Y-E-R. What? That can't be right. Honestly, my brain hurts from thinking about that. That one is pretty popular because a lot of people remember it being M-E-Y-E-R instead of A.
And the weird thing is I did a project on Oscar Mayer Wiener's commercial when I was in grade 7, and that was about two or 3 years ago, and we had this slideshow about it. So when I heard this, I was like, no, it has to be M-E. So I went back to check the slideshow and see what we had put, and everything was deleted except the title, and it was Oscar Mayer with an E. I'm not joking. And if you're using Google Slides, which I use, you can go back and see like who edited what and see how it got deleted. So I went back and there was no sign that it had been deleted. It was all missing. It was as if it had never been done.
And that shook me to the core.
I was like, some time traveler something came back and changed something. The Oscar Mayer is so trippy. I can't. Like, look. Which one looks better? Which one looks proper? Meyer with an E, not A. A is like mayor. Next is the famous Star Wars movie quote, Luke, I am your father. That was never said. How can that have never been said? That was like the most famous Star Wars quote when Darth Vader's like, Luke, I am your father. No, that never happened. The quote is actually, no, I am your father. There's no Luke there. And even like the actor who played Darth Vader in an interview said he thought it was Luke, I am your father. And that's the dude who said the line originally, so that's kind of weird. I have no idea how that happened or why, but a lot of people remember Luke. That's super famous. So, whatever. Another example of the spelling thing, like the Oscar Mayer Wiener one, is the Berenstain Bears. A lot of people remember it being spelled Berenstein. The Berenstain Bears. No, it's Berenstein. Isn't that the Berenstain Bears? I don't know how this happened, but apparently it's the Berenstain Bears, not the Berenstain Bears, which doesn't make any sense. But the authors of the Berenstain Bears, the Berenstain Bears, their last name is Berenstain, and it was spelled with an A, not an E. I don't know which one looks right to you guys. I think Berenstain Bears with an E looks proper, but that's just me. A lot of people recall there being 51 or 52 states in America, but there's actually only 50. And this is weird because I live in Canada, so I'm not in America. I don't really know a lot about America, but I always did think there was 52 states. I have no clue why, but apparently there's only 50. We Are the Champions song. You know that song that's like,
We are the champions, no time for losers, 'cause we are the champions
of the world.
that's not how it ends. A lot of people remember it ending like, we are the champions of the world, and then the song's over. No, it didn't end like that. Apparently it ends like, we are the champions, and then it's over. And a lot of people remember it saying of the world at the end. And they're probably getting confused because it does say that in other parts of the song, like in the middle when it says we are the champions, it says of the world, but just at the end it doesn't. But that's really weird. I thought it was of the world. Another example is the peanut butter Jif. A lot of people remember it being Jiffy. That's not a thing. Curious George, are you ready for this? Curious George had no tail. Had no tail. Had no tail. How could Curious George not have a tail? He's a monkey. Well, no, apparently he never had a tail. This is how he looks. He never had a tail. How did I not notice that when I was a kid? Did I not think, oh, that's a monkey, it should have a tail? Apparently that didn't go through my mind. Anyways, that's all the ones I have for today. But now we're gonna take a BuzzFeed quiz. Now we're going to take a BuzzFeed quiz and see how well I do. If you want to, you can do it as well. Just search BuzzFeed quiz Mandela effects. Take it and comment down below what you scored. Okay, so this is the quiz. We're just gonna start now. So what colors are Uncle Sam's hat? I have no idea who this is, but I'm assuming since his jacket is blue, it would be red, and apparently it's not, and that just looks wrong. There's like too much blue there. Next is Kit Kat, and it's the spelling, and I'm pretty sure it's spelled with a hyphen, and apparently it's not. There's no dash. I'm like, what? Confusing. Fruit of the Loom, that was wrong too. I thought there was a cornucopia. Target, I knew this one, thankfully. It wasn't too hard. Then in the Saw movies, it was like, I thought he was like, do you want to play a game? Like a question. Apparently he says, I want to play a game. That doesn't even sound right. Okay, so we just did this one, so we know that it's a blue nose. So I have no idea who this is. I've never seen this picture, but I assumed it would be Glove, because turkey leg seems weird. And then Mr. Monopoly, I don't think he wears a monocle, and I was correct about that one. How we just did this one again, Meyer. So even though I wanted to click Meyer with an E, I clicked it with an A. Pikachu's tail, I'm pretty sure there was like a black stripe, because that just looks like normal, but there is never a black stripe. That's so weird. I thought there was. Skechers, I got this one right, because I saw it online. Okay, Fruit Loops. I clicked fruit spelling normal, and apparently it's fruit with 2 O's. Like, that's improper grammar. You're teaching kids improper grammar. So we already just did this one, the Berenstain Bears, so I got it. So I'm assuming it's Looney Tunes with 2 O's, because it's cartoons. But apparently it's tunes like music tunes, which makes no sense at all. So this one is for the spelling of this show, and I've never seen it before, but I got this one right. So, and there you have it. I got 8 out of 15 right. I actually did pretty good, so make sure you go down and comment what you got. Alright, well, that's the end of this video. Comment down below if you want to see a part 2. I would love to make another one, because there are so many more Mandela effects. But that's all we had time for today. Anyways, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please go like and subscribe to my channel, and also hit the bell to be notified next time I post a video. And yeah, comment down below if there's any videos you want to see in the future. Bye!